So today I got up at around 9 in the morning. Soon after that, Dad made me a cup of coffee, or made me some coffee. From 9 in the morning to about noon, I think I had roughly 2 to 3 cups of coffee. And then I had, I think, the equivalent of 2 more cups of coffee. When Dad took me to Sonny's Family Diner or Sonny's Family Restaurant. I'm currently not entirely sure of the name, but I know Sonny's is in the name. I made another flatbread pizza. Got a bit stuck to the baking sheet I used, or baking pan. Just by being covered in slit holes. I'm currently researching the 6th level of the architecture skill within Stronghold Kingdoms. I've been researching architecture all day. And today was the day I went to work. I took the plunge and contacted the person who uploaded the audio of the logo animation, "My Nipples Smell Like Sauerkraut." Thanking them for finding it. Apparently they found it on a website called SwiftChan. Which is a website where you can upload Swift files for them to be archived. I have, of course, first tried to find the file by searching "My Nipples Smell Like Sauerkraut," but that resulted in no results. The very next thing I tried was searching just sauerkraut, of which I had to keep flipping between Microsoft Edge in order to look at the tab I had open of the audio video, with the video just being some stills, as picture containing some still frames as it slowly pans in some direction, I think this direction, as the audio played. It's about a half minute. I then went and I went on my Firefox browser to search for the Swift file itself, because on Mozilla Firefox, I a while back installed some kind of program that allows me to enable the Adobe Flash plugin on that browser, thus getting Swift files like that Flogo animation to work. Though I wasn't interested in downloading the Swift, rather I was interested in making the playback screen as large as possible before I learned about the fit function, which truly does make it as large as possible. Instead, I kept clicking the bigger button until it was too big, then went back one by clicking the smaller button. And then opened up Bandicam and made a custom sized recording area until on both corners, this one and this one, on all corners it was just 1 pixel, the orange border of the Swift player, without of course emulating it on Ruffle, because that Flash emulator is still in development. I captured everything, the animation and the audio, and did it in such a way so that when making a Bandicam video recordings, I have this as the start, stop, record hotkey, the 1 key. It's nice and convenient. All throughout that process, I was just updating the person who found the Swift file originally, but couldn't get the Flash, couldn't enable Flash, so the video wouldn't play. I made an Internet Archive account using Google, and then uploaded the Bandicam recording to it. I tried looking through the Wayback Machine for the original posting of the animation in order to get the original description, but I couldn't find it, so I just made the description a silly song about a man and his unusual nipples. And for the tag word, I simply put in Flash Cartoon, and I assume the animation was created back in 2008. But I wasn't sure about the month, let alone the day of that month, so I just put in 2008. And this was all after helping Mama hammer in some wooden supports that kind of got bent off my bed frame by holding the bed up. And my bed here definitely feels more secure now. Excuse me. And then I waited for the sheets and mattress protector and comforter to all be washed and dried because Mom washed my bed today. And she made an operation to clean up my room since I was away at Dad's place. And also hang up that abstract painting I did during my last semester as an undergrad at Brockport as part of my art class. She put it in a pretty good spot and moved around quite a few of my styrofoam drawings within the room. And then Mom later went to Wendy's and got me a small twist frosty, twist meaning half vanilla, half chocolate ice cream, and a Southwest salad. It was good. Though I didn't find it to be as good as the pre-prepared salads they have at Wegmans. The Southwestern Ranch dressing was good, but maybe I didn't like the the spinach they put in there. Also, the SwiftChun website had as a Swift file the demo of the game Swords and Sandals Crusade, which I didn't remember playing. I have a bit of a history when it comes to the Swords and Sandals series. So I was interested in playing it and tried to play it, but it ended up not working. I ended up not being able to really access any of the campaign mode. I also worked on that new styrofoam drawing I started recently. Though that was primarily during the first hours of the day. As I've currently been going to bed somewhere between 3 and 4 in the morning. Here's my current progress on the Prosperity Towers, collecting all the necessary runes a second time. After which its appearance will be changed. I've also like to note real quick that in terms of the orc settlement, I've been lately primarily focusing on producing shrooms of wisdom. Since I've already got a decent amount of loot, but I have basically no shroom of wisdom at the time being. Also, Dad helped me to do something I usually don't do while being taken home from his place to Mom's place, bringing over the styrofoam project I was working on, and protecting it from the moderate rain by keeping it in a bag just like that one. The table was more cluttered when I first got here. I helped pick it up while the flatbread was cooking, of which I set my usual time of 22 minutes, since that's basically the midpoint between the current range, which I'm thinking is either 20 minutes, 20 or 20 to either 20/21 minutes to 25 minutes. And Dad protected it both when we put that bag into the car and put it out of the car, transferring it into Mom's place.